Hello there. I don't know why I'm so dark. I have this stuff on me, and apparently I am super dark. I am James Lott JR. And I'm going back. I'm going to try to look at the page. I'm still learning how to do all this. It's like, there we go. Let's see. It says I'm live. It says I'm live. Okay. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm just, now it's gotten lighter. Okay. The lighting is weird. I feel breasty today. Hello, everybody. It's good for the morning. It is Tuesday morning. I was supposed to be at work, but that didn't work out. My outside jobs. But I am here. I'm going through all of my pages. I'll show you something. So I have these books. I have these little books, notes, and I actually am going as an organizer. I'm going through all my pages and writing down what's going on each page, what I need to do, ideas. I mean, these books are so great. These are Office Depot. I just like the way it looks. I have that one. These are Office Depot books. I love line pages. They're kind of cute, right? So I'm mapping stuff out. I have my calendar. So I have all this stuff that I'm using to organize my life. I have 300 and somebody people who on this page. I've never went live on this page. So every day this week I'm picking a page and doing it. My word for this year is live. That's something that I'm kind of doing. Every year I pick a word. It's kind of like my goal word, things I want to do, and I'll do more live stuff. I love doing live stuff, so that's why I'm doing it. I gotta look at the camera over there. I'm looking down here too, looking at the comments. But I'm not really announcing it. Some things are announced, some things aren't, but every day I've done something live so far this year. Later today, if you're on Clubhouse, I'm doing a live talk about podcasting with Flow of Voice at 3:00 Pacific Standard Time. It'll be my second room and my third or fourth talk. I am just trying to do live stuff and get more content out there. And I'm seeing a difference. I'm seeing a difference in people coming to my page on YouTube, which is JLJ Media, or these pages here. So it's kind of nice to do that. I want to talk to you a little bit about what this page actually is even about. You're probably thinking, why is this page? So if you're watching this later on YouTube or on this Facebook channel, hi. I am a Lott in Los Angeles. I am James Lott Jr., born in Los Angeles. I actually live in Inglewood, which is a city in Los Angeles by LAX. So I'm actually I'm a Lott in Inglewood. But I'm in Los Angeles County, and Los Angeles is across the street from me, where I live. Actually, like literally, it's like right across the street in Los Angeles. So it's very much, I'm a Los Angelian. I left for 22 years, and I came back 12 years ago this Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. So it was good Saturday. I moved back. So my 12 years went fast. My last name is Lott. I have something in my eye. Oh my God. I have a lot in my eye. I have these long eyelashes. I know they get in my eye sometimes. And so my last name isn't super common. The other day, you see on this page, I found a Lott Avenue in East LA. Oh, hi, Jessica Michelle Reese. Hello, I come on here. Yes, 12 years, bitches. Yeah, I've been here 12 years. That's so funny. Now, I came on. I don't know who's gonna come on, who isn't, who's gonna see this later, see it now. But yeah, this year, this time period, I was packing up my stuff. What was left in San Francisco. My best friend Michelle, and I were getting everything ready. And we left the night of January 15th, drove overnight, and arrived in Inglewood / Los Angeles on January 16th, 2009. I was 39 and a half years old. I was about to turn 40. To start my whole life over. And I was gone for 22 years. That's a long time. I had no idea what I was going to do. I had no idea what was going to happen. I had my savings on my last paychecks. And actually, during the recession, which was a really bad time, and said, I'm going to change my life. I had one job booked, and that was to do a commercial in February. It wasn't even until February. I had a commercial. How do you like, how was it? Do you hear me now, guy? I did a commercial, national commercial with him. I think his name is Paul. And I ended up doing a commercial. That's the only thing I had planned was that one thing. Other than that, I had no work planned. I came back to LA and I partied and I had welcome back brunches and welcome back breakfasts and welcome back dinners and welcome back happy hours. I think I financed most of Hollywood and West Hollywood, and Marina Del Rey those first couple of months I came back. At the same time, it's also my 12th anniversary of the beginnings of my business life and professional life down here. I decided I was going to be an actor, and I signed up with Virgo Talent, which I'm still a part of Virgo Talent, and started going to auditions. And then I started my first organizing jobs also this month, and I became a business in December of this year, so it'll be 12 years for that. But I started to do organizing. I had one client, and I was organizing and cleaning, and that's how I started. And to the empire I have today. I don't know. So so it was a lot of fun. And so I changed my life at 40 basically, and I'm very glad I did. I don't regret it whatsoever. And it was a very interesting time for me. I think what's really interesting also is that you have to take a chance on yourself. And I had no idea I was gonna be with my family. I had no idea it was gonna be like here with my friends. Did I have friends? Like what's gonna happen? I mean, I used to come down and visit. So I mean I knew people, but I didn't. Mark Wood was my best friend at the time, but I knew him. I knew I was gonna hang out with him, but other than that, I had no idea what I was gonna do. I came down here and I figured it out. This page came about because I was originally gonna do a show called the Lott Los Angeles. I actually have that copyrighted. I got it copyrighted. I wrote a treatment, tried to find some lots. And back then, I've done it years, no one answered. I'm like, there's lots. I have cousins and stuff, but it just didn't come together the way I was thinking. And I kind of dropped the idea. It later morphed into the Really Quick James Lott JR show, which is a page on here also, where I just started doing stuff randomly myself. But originally I was gonna do a show that was gonna just feature different lots. This is before podcasting too. It was going to be a web series of some sort, and we're going to find on this page. I decided I'll focus on all the lots that I know, lots that I don't know, that are from the Los Angeles area. Feature what they're doing, which I still do this day. Actually, this page is morphed, and I also have a Twitter page too. It's morphed more into a Los Angeles page, whatever that means. So I'm going to work on this. I haven't decided I want to do this page. I don't want to get rid of it. I got 300 and somebody people following me on here. I don't want to get rid of it. So I'm going to try to figure out what can I do. I have 10,000 shows right now, so a lot in Los Angeles is still a possibility. I mean, who knows? A series come out. I'm writing all these audio series. I could maybe write a series about the lots or something. I have no idea. But I trademarked the name, so I have it. I can do what I want with it. So I'm just trying to figure out what's next with that. And this page has been kind of fun. Like I said, LA stuff, lot family stuff. So any lots out there. I know some out there who are doing stuff, doing great things, actors and musicians and things. I'm just like, if you want to do something, let's do something. I know the James Lott JR, and I've been trying to get us together, but it hasn't worked out. We know each other and we talk, but it hasn't worked out. So, but yeah, so that's kind of how why this page started. But it's here, and I get that. Look at that logo. I got that. I had that logo made years ago. God, it's so funny. I have a couple logos that were made over 10, 11, 12 years ago. And I've been updating a lot of stuff, but I kind of like this logo still. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. I don't talk to a lot of my Lott cousins anymore that I used to talk to, but I just talk to a few, and I guess that counts. I have some Lott cousins I talk to who their last name isn't Lott. They're Lotts from their mothers. So, or something like that. So I do have a few of those too. I don't bring the shade to hear anything, but it's kind of interesting. But yeah, I'm here. I mean, it's a page, and so I'm looking at going, what can I do with this page? It's sitting here. People are following it. So I'm gonna think of some ideas. I said I have my book. I'm gonna think of some ideas and see what I decide to do with it. Maybe more of my stuff. I try to post a lot of my stuff on here because I am a lot in Los Angeles. The Really Quick James Lott JR show, I always post on this page too, because usually it's about me being in Los Angeles somewhere doing stuff. Most of the episodes, I've had some episodes that were somewhere else, but most of the time they're in this page. And I try to post things also, interviews I do that may be LA related. I do that also. I post pictures of my garden. I post videos of my garden on here. People like those. And I have a Twitter page too. I don't want to do. I don't want to do. It's like I have an embarrassment of riches. I got to figure it out. And see what's going on. It's a beautiful day in Los Angeles. I mean, I got a ring light on me right now, but it's a beautiful day and the sun is shining. And I look at my garden. It's beautiful, and I have to go out there. And hopefully, it's another warm day today. It was warm yesterday. I just had breakfast. I'm having my decaf coffee and my Gilmore Girls cup. That was mug. Glass. I have 10,000. Oops! I just almost just spilled. God bless America. I have 10,000 mugs, but I rotate them, which is an organizing tip. You have your series of mugs. I try to go through them and get rid of ones that just taking up space, but I rotate them. And so that actually, so here's what's funny because I do a lot of shows. So I have mugs for those shows. So I'll have that mug for that show. And ones I just rotate. What's for lunch? Good question. I took out some chicken legs. I know they may not thaw by then. That's a really good question. I know. I had some barbacoa yesterday and made myself some tacos. That was good for lunch. But today I don't know. Like I said, I just ate like literally 10 minutes ago, so I'm not even hungry. But I'll be hungry around 2 or 3. And of course, I'll be doing a show at 3 o'clock. So I don't know. I made a cake yesterday, so I'm eating the cake. Cake. I know lunch. I don't know lunch. I know. I don't know what I want. I mean, I wonder what I want. People are commenting because I said no Sex in the City without Samantha. They're gonna do a Sex in the City reboot without Samantha. I'm like, no, don't do it. They're gonna do it anyway. 10 episodes, HBO Max. I'm a little pissed, but anywho, watch Kim Cattrall and Filthy Rich. She's good on that show. I know lunch. What sounds good? I don't know what sounds good. Yeah, they are. They're doing one. They just announced it. You haven't heard, girl? You know, you love Sex and the City like I do. And I feel like I'm talking to my niece Jessica, who's on here. I don't. It's about the 4 of them, but Sarah Jessica Parker and Kim Cattrall don't get along. So Kim said a long time ago, I'm done with the character. But they want to do something showing girls in their 50s, which I mean that is my time period. I mean, obviously. But I'm just like, okay, it's kind of weird to not have all 4. It's like bring back Friends and not bring back one of them. Or bring back Will and Grace and not bring back one of them. Like bring back Will and Grace and not bring back Karen. I mean, you can't do it. She makes it. I know. Samantha was mainly the sex of Sex in the City. That's kind of funny. I mean, they all had sex on it, but she was kind of the sex of Sex in the City. So I guess kind of weird. But of course, will I watch it? Of course I'm going to watch it. Hello. Of course I will. I'm going to talk shit about it. I'll watch it. I'll say at the same time. I'll watch it. I have HBO Max. Of course I'm going to watch it. I'm shady. I'll watch it. I might do the after show for it. Who knows? That'd be kind of funny. But yeah, I'm gonna watch it. But I just think it's just kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I watched even on the Carrie Diaries that was on for 2 seasons on CW, which was a prequel to Sex and the City. I like that show too. I loved it. They even had Samantha on it. I know the girl who played Samantha, the young Samantha. I know her. She's a great person. I had her on the show. She's great. And I actually liked that show, but he still included Samantha. Like Samantha was still part of that show. So I was kind of like, I don't know. So we'll see. But I will watch it, of course, because I'm nosy. Of course, I'm going to watch it. And I watched The Conners, and I thought, how can you do a show without Roseanne? It works. To me, it works. It's the highest rated comedy on television. So I'm not alone. People like watching it. I like watching it. I mean, it's they found a way to do it. I miss Roseanne, yes, of course, but they found a way to do it. So I guess that's the deal. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So we'll see. I was thinking out loud over here on this side over here. So I don't know. But anyway, so that's enough of my rant about that. But I just posted it on Twitter. Everybody's commenting, of course, their own ideas. But back to lunch. I don't know. What sounds good? Actually, I'm tired of cooking. I wish I'm waiting for it. Oh, dang. There's Justin over there. I'm waiting for a big check to come. So I'm like, so I don't have enough money to go out and and get myself something to eat delivered. That's what I'd rather do. I'm tired of cooking. Me and the Grogu's over here. I do everything, right, kids? I do everything. I have to cook and clean and everything myself. No one pampers me. I need some Calgon to take me away. I've actually never used Calgon. Has anybody else used Calgon out there? Like, I know it's always like they always say that was a big thing in the 70s. Calgon, take me away. I've never used Calgon. That stuff actually work. Oh, you're tired of cooking too. I know. Well, you got children and stuff. You got to cook for them. I don't got no kids no more. I'm tired. I want somebody to take care of me, my old ass. Take care of me. Oh dang. There's construction of the metro around the corner from me, but across the way, across my alley, it's like their headquarters, and they're dropping stuff over here, like big giant boulders and things. Made my house just shake. Well, that wasn't good. But yeah, back to me being pampered. I want to be pampered. I want somebody to say, James, here's 40 bucks. You get some food delivered for yourself. Here you go. You work hard and you could go get it yourself. Because right now, no one can come to my house and cook. I would say normally I was like, can someone come to my house and cook and feed it to me in bed? But that's the COVID. It's like COVID safe. That's what you said, James. Here you go. Here's a little something for you. Go treat yourself and just relax. Because so the thing is about cooking, you have to get all the ingredients. You got to prepare everything. You got to cook it. Then you got to clean up afterwards. I hate having dishes in my sink before I go to bed. I'm one of those weirdos that has to have everything, the kitchen clean before I go to bed. I can't like not. It's the whatever. I know. Well, if I had a sugar daddy or sugar mama at this point, like whoever wants to uh, contribute. No, I'm too old. I'm too old. I'm the sugar daddy. I'm too old. I can't even. I'm gonna get somebody who's 900 years old. I'm like 850. Um, but it's the cleaning part afterwards. It's like, oh, I have to clean the sink. I have to clean the dishes, clean the pots. He's like, I can't go to bed with dirty dishes. I can't. I'm so much not that person. It totally sucks. So it's like you eat your food, you're like, oh, I feel good. I'm just like relaxed. And it's like at some point I gotta do dishes. Well, 60, I'm 50, almost 52. It's not even 60 is not even a daddy. That's like my contemporary. I'm the one that the kids are looking to be a sugar daddy. I'm like, that's the problem. 60's not even that much older than me. This is crazy. Right, Go Grooves? What do you guys think? I don't know. They love me unconditionally, of course, but they're just kind of like they're kind of staring at me. I had them facing the other way actually. Why are they looking at me like that? Let's turn this way. Let's go that way. Well, they're kind of still looking at me. They're kind of multiplying. Oh, sorry. I want to drop you. There you go. Well, they're still looking at me. It's kind of weird. I didn't know that. I didn't like that was. My friend just wrote a story about robots talking to them. So like also I'm like, look at that. They're creepy. I was like, all of a sudden, I love that they're beautiful. I love them. They just like they are kind of looking at me like, James, we're gonna get you when we turn this camera off. Don't get me, please. Yeah, so that's the first world problems. Yes, first world problems. But so the chicken legs, I ran out of barbecue sauce. Your dad made some, to my niece who's watching. Your dad made some ribs. I thought I had barbecue sauce. I know. And I gotta put that on my list. See, this is what you do. When you remember something, you put it on the list. I need barbecue sauce. There's something else I needed too. I need dish soap. Thinking of washing dishes. I'm like, I run out of dish soap. They'll be your feet at night. I know. All of a sudden I'll be in the shower. All of a sudden they're outside the shower. I'm like, ah! You're gonna get me. But you would say feet. That's my nightmare. Also, they're all touching my feet. Let me take my vitamins over here. And yeah, this is adult 50 plus. God bless America. Now my vitamins are old. How did that happen? I don't even understand how that happened. That's crazy. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. My Gilmore Girls Cup. I've met Rory in real life, Lexus Bodell. I am an old bitch. I'm an old bitch. I met Lexus Bledel in a elevator, in an elevator, mixed my grandma together. She's super tall, and at a Target here in LA. I'm like, you're Lexus Bledel. And she was trying to fight. She was on the wrong. She was trying to get to the right. You go in this park out here. We have these big parking garages, and sometimes you forget like which level you parked on. She's like, I thought I parked on this other level, but I'm parked on that. I mean, so we were laughing about that because we've done it before. We're like, are we level 4A? Are we level 5C? Or all these things in LA. So I get to meet her. She was very nice. She's very sweet, but we didn't really intrude super too much with her. We made sure that she was okay, and it was just us in the elevator. But I was like, I love you. I was a Lorelai fan, but as I get a little older and I was watching the others, I'm kind of becoming a Rory fan. I'm like, Lorelai is a little too much. But I'm always an Emily Gilmore fan. That's my girl. Emily Gilmore is my girl. So that was the one for me. But yes, I don't know. So, well, kids, I thought I'd come on a little bit, say hi. I'm glad to see you, Jessica. I love you very much. You and the girls. Love you guys very much. I got to come on here and talk a little bit. I'm gonna do a lot more of these. I haven't done my late night show, which is Talk a Lot with James Lott Jr. I did the 120th episode. When was that? I did it not too long ago. Oh, January 5th. So it's been 7 days. I gotta do another one soon. I've been just so busy with all my shows and things. I took time off. I had a death that was very close to me. I gained an aunt that I didn't know existed. So I've been dealing with this family of that and what that means. And so it's been a lot of everybody's like, what does that mean? I'm gonna tell that story at some point. How I went on ancestry.com and found out I had a great aunt. So, well, not great aunt, just aunt. So I'll tell that story at some point. We're getting to know each other a little bit, and it's been very interesting. I'm James Lott Jr. You can follow me where all James Lott Jr.'s are at James Lott Jr. everywhere. Everywhere. I'm not even joking. Everywhere. Music, books, web series, podcasts, audio dramas. I'm everywhere. You can't avoid me. Thank you very much for watching. And if you're new to the YouTube channel, go to my page on Facebook, a lot in Los Angeles, and like it. Bye.